Okay, so Aurzen have sent me their latest projector, which is now available on Kickstarter. This is the ZIP projector, and here it is. Very tiny, very compact. This can literally fit in your pocket, and this is referred to as the world's first tri-fold portable projector. Really excited to showcase how this works and how it looks on my screen behind me. Just to give you a bit of an introduction about it, you can see the lens right on the front, and alongside that you also have the TOF time of flight camera sensor there as well, because this has really fast autofocus and auto-keystone, which I will give you a demo for it. There is a limit of how close this can go before the focus stops working, so I would say ideally at least keep it at least a meter away from the screen, just to make sure that the focus is accurate. You can also adjust the focus yourself manually as well, and I'll show that in a second. On the left hand side, you have yourself the power button. You just hold that down for a few seconds to turn it on. Then you have the volume control just next to it. Then you also have a USB-C charging port. Now this does give you about 1.5 hours of battery life if you just use it on its wireless power. Of course, you can plug it in and just get continuous power to it, but that's also a very great option to have, especially if you just want to use this to watch maybe a couple episodes of your TV show or maybe just a movie. You've got speakers at the back. Just on the right hand side, there's a little switch here for the brightness levels. So if you want to have it dim, you just switch it left. If you want it a little bit brighter, then you switch that to the right, which I think is quite a nice touch. And on the top of the projector, you have some LED indicator lights when you do turn it on to let you know of the battery life. Then you've got some touch capacitive buttons there. You've got the back button, the up and down menu directional buttons, the OK button, and an autofocus button as well. So if you press that, it will go into autofocus just in case the focus has not accurately been projected onto your screen or your wall. Overall, this is a very nice design. It does come in two colors, black and the one that I have, titanium gold. I just think this color looks a little bit more premium. Around the specs, I'm just going to bring them up on the screen now. And yes, of course, this is very tiny, it's very portable, that fits in your pocket. So I wouldn't expect any high-end premium specs that come with this, because it does have dual 1-watt speakers. And although they're not going to be very loud, very punchy, I'll give you a demo of how the speakers sound. And yes, it is only 100 ANSI lumens. So ideally, if you can just use this by watching your content in very dark conditions, that's where you're going to get the most benefits out of using the projector. But nonetheless, those are the key specs. It's lightweight as well. The base of the projector actually has a magnetic base, and I'll showcase what that can also be used for, but essentially it does have a built-in stand, so you can just place it down on any desk or tripod, whatever you want, and just position it however you like by just angling it either in the Z position. It's very customizable. You can angle it upwards, but make sure it's not too low down to your screen, because you don't want the keystone to be inaccurate when you are positioning that. But you can just play around with it and angle this however you think is most comfortable to you. Now it is pocket size, because I mentioned it can actually fit in your pocket. So like a phone, you just slot it in there. There you go, completely hidden. Take it out and no one will know that you have a projector in your pocket. How great is that? Now some of the use cases and who would actually buy a projector like this. This is going to be all based around portability. If you're always on the go, you're traveling, and maybe you're in a place that doesn't have any Wi-Fi. This is great for things like camping, going on holiday where you don't have any Wi-Fi in your room. You are going to benefit a lot by having something like this. Just taking your TV shows and movies on the go in something small yet powerful is going to give you that convenience factor. So that's going to be the main thing around this. If you are going to just set this up in a position in your room with a screen to watch movies at nighttime, maybe you might benefit from getting more of a premium, high-end, larger projector rather than this one. But the portability factor is the main selling point of the ZIP projector. Now, I mentioned around not having Wi-Fi. Let me just explain how this works as well to manage your expectations. This does not have any Google TV, Android TV, or any other OS built into it. This is purely made for screen mirroring. So when you turn this on, it's going to the mirroring page. So whether you use your iPhone or Android phone, you can use AirPlay or Mirrorcast, amongst many other mirroring options available. You can just mirror anything from your phone and watch content directly from that using the ZIP projector. One other caveat I also need to mention is that due to licensing restrictions, you can't watch content from apps like Netflix, Disney+, Apple TV. YouTube works absolutely fine, but most people will just use this to showcase the videos and photos from their phone or any of the social media apps, TikTok, Instagram. When I do use the social media apps on there, one other feature that I really like about it is not only can you just use it in landscape mode like this, if you tilt the projector 90 degrees on its side, this will go into vertical view mode. What that does is this will magnify the projection just over 3 times the size. So you'd have to move the projector a little bit closer to the screen to get an accurate view and ratio of what you're watching. Then you can just watch everything in a very large version of your phone. And I'll showcase a demo of me just showing a couple of TikTok videos in vertical view mode as well. So that's something to remember. So there's no inbuilt OS for you to actually log in and start watching any of your content. Having said that, in terms of mirroring, not only can you just mirror this wirelessly from your phone, and of course you wouldn't need Wi-Fi to do that, there's a couple of add-ons that you can also buy, optional extras. So the first one here is a HDMI wireless dongle. This is called the CastPlay. So this is the wireless dongle here, and this will connect to your laptop or your computer via HDMI. And this has a little pairing button just on the side there. You hold that down for about 8 to 10 seconds. Then you'll see the little video icon. It will be a constant white light. That means it will be ready for pairing. This happens when you set the projector into AirLink mode, and I'll showcase where that is. It will ask you to enter a code. Then you can start mirroring your entire laptop. You can use that for presentations, for work, sharing documents, or even just playing back videos that are locally downloaded and stored on your laptop or your computer, or just use YouTube. And I will showcase that with my iMac just to the side and screen mirror that and play back a YouTube video from that. One other add-on is this dual-sided mount. This is the MagPlay, and here it is here. It's dual-sided because one side it has this suction vacuum mount here that you can place onto walls, glass, mirrors, whatever you like. Make sure it's not on any type of fabric surface, any walls that have wallpaper, for example, it wouldn't work on that. But the other side is magnetic. This is where the ZIP projector will actually be able to attach from the base of it, because the base of the projector is magnetic. This is USB-C powered because this also has a little button on the side that you can use for the suction mount to make sure it really locks into place when you do place it on a wall. And I'll showcase a quick demo of me using the MagPlay and showcasing how that would work if I want to project an image downwards, for example, onto a desk. So these are a couple of add-ons that I do have, but they also have a power bank stand that you can also get with an additional 10,000 milliamp hour battery in there, just to give you the perfect versatility and the all-round solution to mount your ZIP projector. So make sure to check the link for all of these add-ons and all their prices. Okay, having said all of that, let's go ahead and screen mirror my iPhone. I'll set it up with my ALR screen just behind me. I'll put it onto a tripod and we'll play back a demo video, see how it looks, see how it sounds, and just show you the general settings and how you can actually use this for your use cases. All right, we'll go ahead and power on the ZIP projector, and I'll showcase how fast the autofocus and auto-keystone works. So right now it's just loading up. Once it gets to the main screen, I'll show you how fast this works. So you can see there, that was like lightning fast. If, for example, I point it away from the screen, and if I come back in, you can see how quickly that adjusted. So that is very great. Now, there's some options that you can see on the screen here. You can see you can mirror from Android, Windows, iPhone, and Mac. So it pretty much covers everyone. There's a screen mirroring code. When you use the screencast on your phone, it will give you a 4-digit code, which will appear on the top right of the screen. You enter that, and then you'll be able to screen mirror everything perfectly. So I'll go ahead and set up my iPhone and showcase a demo video. I'll have my microphone close to the ZIP projector so you can see how it sounds as well. And then we'll go ahead and try the same thing, but with my iMac, setting it up with the wireless HDMI dongle. Okay, now I have my iPhone here. I'll go to screen mirroring. I'll find the option for ZIP, select that, and you can see it's now projected. Now, because I'm using my iPhone in portrait view, the best thing to do is to turn the projector at 90-degree angle and go into portrait view mode. So for example, you just tilt it this way, and there you can see it's now in portrait view, so you can just straighten it up. It will auto adjust. And just to show you with my phone and the projection how quick and instant that actually works. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase a couple of things. First of all, if you are in portrait view, this works best if you're watching maybe some videos on social media. So I'll go ahead and play back something from TikTok. Cinematic projector, then look no further than the Aurzen ZIP Pro. It has a licensed Netflix app with Prime Video and YouTube, Dolby Audio with some of the best speakers in the projector, And here it is. Very compact, very nice, sleek and minimal design. Let's go ahead and showcase how this performs and how it sounds. So just backing out, the audio actually is quite punchy and quite loud for having dual 1-watt speakers. So if you're only going to use this with the internal speakers, then I still think it's quite decent, but you also have the option to pair it via Bluetooth, and I'll show you the settings that come with this projector. Before I show you the ZIP projector settings menu, I'll just show you one video from YouTube and I'll go back into landscape mode.
Various problems arise with traditional projection.
That demo was great, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the screen mirroring just to show you the settings on the projector itself. So if you hit the OK menu, so you have a few options here. You have Bluetooth, so if you go in there you can pair devices that are in pairing mode. So if you have headphones or even a Bluetooth soundbar, that will be ideal to use as speakers for this. If we go back, you have something called AirLink pairing. This is what I'm going to use with the wireless HDMI dongle and my iMac, and that's very straightforward and very easy to use as well. And finally, if we just go into common settings here, this is where you can do manual focus, the keystone correction, languages, about, software update and a factory reset. So basic common settings here. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do the AirLink pairing. So if I select this, I'll hit OK and continue. Just confirm that I'm ready. So you'll see a message appear at the bottom of the screen. Release the button when you are ready to pair, which is what is on the HDMI dongle. So I'll go ahead and do that now with my iMac. Okay, so I have the dongle connected via HDMI. I'm using a hub, which is absolutely fine to use if you have an iMac. So what I need to do is just hold down this pairing button, and this light that's flashing, which says video, it should go to a steady light, and then it'll be ready to pair on the screen. So you can see it says pairing OK. Now I'm ready to screen mirror my iMac. So all I need to do is go to screen mirroring. You'll see the option for zip. And there you go. There's my iMac. So we'll go ahead and play this video from YouTube. Okay, so just turn the volume down a bit. You can see it's manageable. I would say in some areas it's a little bit choppy, but it depends on how much content you're streaming. If you are streaming content that's full HD or even 4K, then it may struggle a little bit. And obviously, depending on how much battery life you have remaining on wireless power for the ZIP projector, you may get a little bit of chop here and there on the playback. But more than anything, If you are going to wirelessly stream from your laptop or computer, it will mostly be if you are going to do some presentations, you want to show a PowerPoint deck. It's going to be great to showcase very quickly and easily for work purposes. But overall, it is quite convenient if you do want to mirror it onto a larger screen or wall if you are going to showcase something to multiple different people in the same room. And the final thing I also want to showcase is using the MagPlay mount and showcasing how that works when you want to position it, maybe face it downwards or even outwards onto a desk, which I think is also another convenience factor if you want to really go for the package that includes all of the add-ons. Okay, and lastly, a showcase of the MagPlay. So I'm just going to place it on my window frame here and project the zip projector down towards this desk. I have turned this on and this should start the auto suction. You hear the noise and now it's very solid. So this is magnetic. Then I can just place the projector on top of that and then turn it on. So I'll position it and you should be able to see the projection now on the desk, so you can move around. There you go, it's done the keystone correction, it's done the focus. Now I can project anything I want and showcase to my audience things that I want to showcase, whether I screen mirror from my phone or my laptop directly onto this surface here. This is something that would be great for like school teachers, for example, when they have a lot of kids and they want to gather around, take a look at the projection on the desk. It's just a very nice way to have the versatility of positioning this little portable projector wherever you like. So you can use it on a desk, you can even face it towards the ceiling, you can face it outwards. Possibilities are endless, to be honest, and I think that's a great job with the little MagPlay device. When you're ready to take it off, of course, you can take the projector off first. You press the button and it comes off very easily. That is a great addition. If you are going to get this package, then I would highly suggest to get this as well. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the Aurzen ZIP projector. Link is down in the description for the Kickstarter campaign. Make sure to check it out if this is something that you would really benefit from. It's just convenient. If you really want to quickly share any videos from your phone or from your laptop, this is very quick and ideal solution to do that. Any questions, as always, drop them down below. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.